Searching. Okay, bye. Okay. Hello, everyone. Sorry for the little annoying sound with the game. I don't know why it always does that, but it's very frustrating. But hi, this is my first live stream. I'm not promoting it or anything because we don't know if it's going to go all right. We don't know if the game is going to work. So we'll just see. I've tried this with Final Fantasy 3 in the past and it kind of froze and died a horrible death. So hopefully Final Fantasy 10 doesn't do that, but you never know. So let's start a new game of Final Fantasy 10! Oh, that was not a good start. I'm going to do the expert sphere grid. I can't switch grids in game. Oh no, I'm gonna have to do it. Yes, going. Hi everyone, hi Hamad, hi Avery, and I'm happy. I'm so proud to be slaying your existence. I don't know how I am doing that, but I am very grateful. Hi Bahamut Zero. I think I am going to go with the original soundtrack because it's awesome. And Cole Pugno, I am one step ahead of you. I do love this game and actually consider it probably my favorite Final Fantasy game, if only because it's the one I've played the most. I swear, like, you know, everybody says about their favorite Final Fantasy game, and theoretically, my favorite one is 9 because I just think it has the best of everything. But in terms of replay value, Final Fantasy X is the one that I've just played and played and played and not even worried about the fact that I've replayed it a ton of times. I mean, considering the fact that it's so irritating to get the stupid celestial weapons, like, that is saying something. The fact that I've played this so many times. Hello, Link. Hello, hello, Art2. But yeah, Final Fantasy X is boss. Hi, Arcel. Yay, Switzerland! I do, like, it is kind of a shame because in the original version, I think that they definitely made the character models a lot prettier. I think Titus is a lot more attractive in the original game than in a remake or remaster. But that's just my preference. I think there's been a lot of people who've said that he looks better in the original version compared to the remaster. Oh, there he is. My baby. Hi, Mondo. Hi, Rachel. Yeah, I figured I'd go with 10 for my first one since I know this one well. I do. Except I don't know the expert grid that well, so you guys might have to help me with that a bit because I've only really played with the expert grid once.
Listen to my story.
This may be our last chance.
This may be our last chance.
Except it's not, because Final Fantasy X-2 exists. Booyah! Hi, Tresney. Hi, Matt. Aww. Wait, so you've played Final Fantasy... You're playing Final Fantasy V? I'm doing the original soundtrack because nothing beats the original. I mean, the only song that I really, really like in the remastered version is the one in Gagazette. Like, that one you just can't beat. Oh, yeah. Pumping tunes. Dissidia. I'm a bit scared of Dissidia. I really like 2D gamers, like 2D fighter games. I love like Tekken and that type of thing. So Dissidia is always a weird one for me. I always feel like it's overly complicated. I do want to play it though. I want to give it a solid go, but it is scare me a little bit that I'm going to just fail. Yeah. Hi, Taybone. I actually, like, 5 is the one I've played the least of. Oh.
Can you sign this?
No prob.
Huh, what should we name him? I just like to, I'm quite boring. I like to keep the originals. But he does kind of look like Leonardo DiCaprio. He always gives me a bit of the, like, Leo feels. So let's name him Leo. Oh.
Alrighty.
But 5, I really love the whole sequence of the battle on the big bridge. Like, that is just so epic.
Can I have your autograph?
Aww, I know. It always brings me back with this game.
Nothing to worry about.
This opening is just so boss as well. I haven't really, because I never had a handheld. I never had a handheld game system, so I was always bumming off friends trying to get, like, to play Crisis Core and that type of thing.
Fifth from the right.
I did play Final Fantasy X 10-2 HD Remaster originally on the Vita, though, which was really good, I must say. Playing it on the Vita was just great. He just had a blitz!
Hey, I got a game to play.
Then teach us how.
Type 0 is epic.
Maybe tonight,
Dijon, I am probably right up there with you. Honestly, I was considering, like, should I really buy this on Steam? And then I just said, you know what? Yeah, I need to. I need to buy this on Steam. I just do. The only thing I don't have it on at the moment is PlayStation 4. That's the only one. And PlayStation. Yeah, it came out on the PlayStation 3. Yeah, I don't have it on the PlayStation 3 either. Oh, Rachel. Oh, thank you. Yeah, hopefully hopefully this all goes well and we can do some more. I definitely want to play through Final Fantasy X. I don't know if I'll be able to do all of the Dark Aeons stuff. I don't know if I'm that dedicated at the moment. But I think doing this, like,
I was in a coffee shop running away from home when I heard the news.
you know, 3 times a week for about an hour, I want to say, because I want to do it during Allie's naps.
My dad must have been his
So
biggest
we'll
fan.
work it out.
I knew how sad he'd be. Heck, we all were that day.
I know, I do
So now I
too.
says to
Type 0 is
myself,
so
what are you
great.
thinking?
What are you
I went
thinking?
running straight back home. We sat up talking about Jack all night. My dad and I never talked so much.
Hi, Dr. Alexander.
Didn't mean to reminisce.
I must say, Titus's theme is, like, so underrated. It's such a good theme.
Hey, I'm gonna be late.
Oi.
Hey, let go of me.
You're just too hot, Titus. You're just too sexy. Yeah, I currently have it on PS2, Vita, and now Steam. Oh, Otherworld. I remember when I was younger, watching this scene, I was just all of the feels. This was so cool back in the day. Definitely get it. Type 0 is boss. Oh, 10-3. As long as they don't screw up my Titus, I'm fine. There's my baby. I must say though, how many of you, when you first played this game, were a bit thrown off by the fact that there was like screamo and this type of rock music playing? Like, I was just so thrown off coming off of like Final Fantasy 8 and 9. I was just like, wow. Oh, I'll move this little mouse thing. There you go. Should be fine. The music is awesome. It was just so unexpected after everything else we've had. Although I guess like One Winged Angel, but that was like after Advent Children. Hi Dave, and yay Singapore! I like the English. I don't mind it really. I think they did a really good job. I know a lot of people have a bit of a weird opinion on James Arnold Taylor with regards to his role as Titus, whatever you want to say. But I thought it worked. Like, he never really got annoying to me because I always sort of thought, like, you know, well, he is like a fish out of water, and you are gonna come off as a bit of like, you're gonna come off a bit odd when you go from being a superstar in your own world to people not even knowing about you at all. But I always liked him. I always thought his voice suited Titus. Final Fantasy X-2 it has the best gameplay, I swear, in any Final Fantasy. Like, I just love it so much.
Orin! What are you doing here?
I was waiting for you.
I gotta love the Titus. What are you doing here? What is this action? I'm just trying to figure out why you're here. Nah, Final Fantasy X-2 is boss. Huh? You just gotta think of it separately to a Final Fantasy main game.
Begins. What? Don't cry.
I love the dress spheres, and I also love the system of it only being 3 characters, which, fun fact, I think the original concept for Final Fantasy X, it was supposed to be only 3 characters.
Hey, wait! Hey, not this way.
Look.
Hi, Nipan.
We called it sin.
Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but like I find sometimes when the game, like the Final Fantasy games especially, when they have too many characters, it gets a bit confusing. Like with Final Fantasy VI, I always find it so hard to switch through which characters I wanted to use. And then you had those rare moments where they were just like, oh, use the other party set that you haven't been using the entire game, but now you have to beat all these enemies. And you're just like, oh, for crying out loud. I chose the people I wanted to play with. Those other people were supposed to go away.
Take it.
Oh my god, yes. I love the character switch on Final Fantasy X. And yes, and if you're Catherine May, yay, hi!
A gift from Jet.
My old man?
But I love that it was literally playing dress up. I like playing dress up. But then that's typical, I guess. I'm part of the problem. It's sin.
These ones don't matter. We cut through.
Auron is such a badass.
Don't bother going after all of them. Cut the ones that matter and run.
I did always used to love like that overkill symbol that used to show up. Like, it always just made you feel so much more badass. Kamari is quite like he doesn't get as much love as he should, really. Yeah, Rikku I rarely used, although people like Dark Kefka on here, they really were adamant about using Rikku.
Wait to die.
I just never got on with her, but I feel like I should do. Okay, this is where it's gonna get embarrassing. Alright, can I do this? Alright, hold on. Oh, AB! What's AB? Oh, son of a beeswax! I don't know what AB is on here. Shoot. Okay. Oh, why didn't it change? I don't think there is. No, there's no speed mode. No, that comes in the later Final Fantasies. Oh, is there a speed mode? Yeah, I think that's the problem with Rikku, is that she comes so late in the game that it's just kind of like, okay, well, I already have my setup, so why should I use her? And yeah, no, and it's the same in Final Fantasy 12 as well. Just having that speed up system is just so nice. It makes grinding so much easier. That's what I did, Phenom. I did the exact same thing, and it got a bit like tedious near the end because I was just like, oh my god, I am literally using every character, and it's taking me like 10 minutes to do a normal battle. But I did find it was a lot more worth it in the end. But yeah, it would have been nicer if Rikku was a bit more like leveled up compared to everybody else in your party at that time. Hi, Vicky. But no, I do like it in this game a lot. I think it's just because Rikku is a really good character if you know how to use her, but I never had the know-how to just sort of get used to using her. I just always get stuck in my ways with these kind of games. I just think like I just want to play it and get through it, and I like the characters that I'm using right now. I don't want to use anybody else. Oh. Ah, system settings. Okay. Actually, I wonder if I can do. Okay, so. Uh-oh. Ah. Eh. I keep getting so confused because it's just like I'm not used to the controller being this way. Okay, so oh no. No, 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 no. Oh, I hate it, just gets so backwards. Okay, so I want controller, right? Alright, so talk, examine, confirm. So I want that to be X, and I want that to be... No, I want that to be X, and I want that to be that. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Okay. There we go. There we go. Yay! Okay. Oh. That's cool then. Oh, so I have to press F1 in order to activate it. Interesting. Yeah, my little Leo. Assassin's Festival. I don't know. I think it's live in America. I don't know if it's live
What are you laughing at?
in the rest of the world, but I guess it is.
We're expecting.
Huh? Give me a break, man.
Yeah, give me a break, Oren. It is pretty annoying if you're just like, you know, my plan today was to just go and, you know, win a Blitzball tournament, and I'm fighting all these crazy alien creature things. Oh. And I should be back. Maybe I should just wait. I'll wait to use my overdrive.
This could be bad.
Honestly, I don't know where they're gonna go with Final Fantasy 16. Like, I feel like they kind of have to keep on going with their Western RPG in order to keep the fans that they've just gained from Final Fantasy 15. You know, like if they all of a sudden just played, like if they just made it into a generic JRPG, people would be like, wait, hold on, why is this all of a sudden back? Oh yeah, I imagine he was gonna take home some of those girlies, you know? Oh, I'm still not on. There you go. Should be back now. Oh! Oops. That was my fault. Whenever I get away from the screen for whatever reason, it just cancels out. And then like the buttons go all weird. So, yeah. I accidentally almost killed poor Titus there. Hi, Shinku. And yeah, no, I love Ezio. Ezio is my favorite assassin, hands down. I don't care how basic that makes me seem. Hi, Praveen. Like, I loved Ezio. But Ezio, like, I didn't play Revelations, I must admit. I didn't really like the fact that they chose to just ignore the Desmond sort of playthrough. Oh, I'm still not back? Oh, Oren.
You are sure? This is it. This is your story.
Oh dear. Poor Titus. Alright, there we go. I should be back now. So irritating.
Hey. Hey!
My old man?
Yeah, it's a bit of a weird sort of sequence in the game. Okay. They were kind of just obsessed with dreams in that era. In 2001, dreams were just in for some reason.
Things. Like where I was, what I got myself into. I started to feel lightheaded, and then sleepy. I think I had a dream of being alone. I wanted someone, anyone.
See, I just didn't think it was that generic. Like I just loved Final Fantasy X. I just thought it was just, it wasn't necessarily that it was generic. It was just that it did everything well. Everything that it could have done well, it did well. The gameplay system was on point. The story was coherent. The design was gorgeous. Like, everything was on point. And I feel like it's really easy for people to just be like, oh, Final Fantasy X sucks because it was so good and everybody liked it. And it's just like,
Anybody there?
that's why it's good. Like, oh, we're just going to say that Final Fantasy XII is the best Final Fantasy because it's cool at the moment. But no, Final Fantasy XII just bores me. Like, I mean, no offense to anybody who really loves 12. Like, that's absolutely no offense to any of you guys. But for me, like, I just couldn't get into the story as I did with Final Fantasy X. Like, Final Fantasy X, you're starting off, you're in this other world, and then all of a sudden you're just thrown out, and you're just following Titus. Like, I was just so engrossed. I just couldn't get that in Final Fantasy XII. Maybe it's also because I'm illiterate and I don't like to read. There's too much reading in Final Fantasy XII. Where's all the secret stuff? But I don't know, it kind of bums me out when people, like, diss things just because they're good. Oh, Final Fantasy 15. Gotcha. Oh, we come back to...
Nope. Can't read it.
Come back to the not knowing Albed. Oh, dear. That is a great element, though. Like, the fact that, you know, you have to learn a whole language. It's not really that much popular, though. Like, I mean, in terms of sales, like, it pales in comparison to what Final Fantasy X was with regards to sales. I mean, it did do well with the Zodiac Age, but, like, Final Fantasy X still sort of wins out in terms of sales among the two. Introduction to our bed. Oh, if only I could use my save. Say, I just can't. I can't use my saved. I have you on a different platform. I know, I do too. Damn those people. Dang those people who always say that Final Fantasy X was the worst one in the series. A plague on all your houses. But yeah, sorry, that was a misread by me. It's hard to read and play at the same time. It is. My heart goes out to all those streamers out there. Whee! Yeah, like I just did give Final Fantasy 12 another chance, and I was really, really looking forward to playing it. Anybody who's listened to the podcast can tell, like, I mean, I always was saying how much I just really wanted to give it another shot, and especially with the fact that it was, you know, I was looking at it with brighter eyes. I had played like Final Fantasy 14. I felt like, okay, I kind of get the MMO type gameplay system, but just the fact that you're not doing anything, like you're not actually playing, you're just letting the game play itself. Like, I mean, for some people that's okay. Like, some people like that type of gameplay system where you just program, and that's fine. It just doesn't interest me at all. I like to do stuff. I like to get my hands dirty. I just couldn't get into it. Oh God. Oh God. Could you imagine just if you were just swimming around, minding your own business, and then all of a sudden this big mama jamma comes out? Not that one, obviously. They're not scary. What am I talking about? I forgot about these guys. That's embarrassing. Yeah, we can all agree. Mystic Quest is the worst. Oh, Crisis Core. Another Tabata game. Tabata's baby. I don't think it is Dijon really. I mean, I guess in some ways it is. If you consider Pinello, like Pinello is probably the biggest thing, and there's not a lot of like evidence about what her character was supposed to be in the original other than in the Ultimanias. But like her part, she basically has nothing. She is essentially just Vaughn's playgirl thing, like, and that's it. That is probably, I think, the most noticeable change. Aww. Tabata's good. If you play Type 0, like the stuff that he's worked on himself is actually really good. I'm going to use the high potion. Daryl would be very disappointed in me. I'm a item user. I really like to use my items. Yeah, I like the sphere grid. I thought the sphere grid was really good. And I like that by the end of the game you could really have like everybody. I mean, Yuna could freaking bat people with her staff, and then you just overkill everyone. Run away! Get to it. Oh dear. I do like 8 though. I like 7 and 8. I can't knock them. I really like 7 and 8. I like 6. I didn't like how many characters there were. I felt like it made it a bit hard to follow, hard to get connected with people.
Die in this place.
Oh, poor Titus. Yay, everybody stream. Everybody stream. I don't know if it was necessarily Tabata or just the way that the cookie crumbled, really. I mean, bless the guy. He got it out.
Need fire.
Well, I will admit, I do pronounce his name incorrectly compared to what it's officially supposed to be. But I can't help it. When I played this game originally, I always called him Titus. Even though I've named him Leo now. Flint and Titter, you can start another fire here. Okay. I'm about to start a fire in your guys' hearts. Ah, you son of a bitch. I should have remembered that, really. Oh my god, Nifon, I did the exact same thing, I have to admit. When I first played this, I got stuck in Bevel, the stupid Bevel Guardian. I just completely ruined it. I didn't pay attention to it. I just kind of was playing through, doing nods here and there, you know, whatever. And I got to the Bevel Guardian and I got my ass handed to me, like completely handed, and I had to redo it all from the beginning. Like, seriously, that was horrible. So now Mama's learned her lesson. She is not going to ignore the sphere grid, and she will prevail and kick ass. Crisis Corn. Yeah, Crisis Corn is... Crisis Corn sounds amazing. It sounds good in a little Mexican bowl with nachos. Oh yeah, these are in the little drawer. It always feels like so... I mean, I know that it's Resident Evil and stuff is a lot scarier than this, like, let's be real, but it always kind of feels like that sort of Resident Evil Silent Hill type feel where you're walking around trying to find ingredients or whatever. Was there something out there? I can't remember if there wasn't there a chest out here as well? Or maybe not, maybe I'm lying. Was there a chest in this bit? Yeah, I think I was lying. Super Lord Pedro, it will depend on whether or not I have embarrassed the Final Fantasy Union name enough. You'll have to leave it for Daryl's to decide. Crisis Corn. Feeling like a freak on a leash. No, he doesn't sound like that. The lead singer of Korn is actually really good. Yeah, the ending of Crisis Core is just so sad. I hadn't even like played it when I first saw the ending, which was bad of me, really. And I cried. Poor Titus.
What do you want?
He's had all that cardio, and the boy just needs a toasty.
Your team lost because of you.
You can't
I
say
did collect the
that.
Albed Primer. I was a good little girl. Yay!
It's been 10 years.
That is in the novel, Wetal 89. That is in the novel.
You cried.
Shut up, Bahama kid. Honestly. He doesn't need to know that I cried. What a jerk. It's okay, Vicky, because you can just relive it. You can relive the nostalgia feels. I actually do kind of relive it when I play this game over again after like a couple years or whatever. When I first played it on the remaster on the Vita, I was just like, oh my god, this is so much fun still. This guy is such a badass.
Give me a break.
Such a creepy looking Mama Jamma. Lord Daryl, please. He was not sure how it would fare today. I think I'm doing quite well. Haven't died yet, which is a good sign. Yay! Look who it is. Rikku.
You on my side? Cool.
Hell yes. I do love the fact that like Rikku can just steal the grenade off of him again and then throw it in his face once more. It's like the ultimate bee slap. Like, I'm going to use a grenade on you and then I'm going to steal that grenade back and then use it on you again. Ah. She even stole 2 grenades that time, honestly. Yeah, well, I mean, at the moment, Allie is not with me today. Allie's with my in-laws, which is nice. They babysit on a Thursday. But normally she sleeps for a good 2 hours, which is great. So good. I don't know what I'm gonna do when she gives up naps. Hello, Janelle. Oh my god. That's intense. $120.
That was close.
Hey, let me go.
Redek Drak!
Vin, Irisa, Tekiaka.
Bak Edeku! Kemed?
Fed! Srivatek Risa!
Dralnia Drakisha Dane.
Ifan Petted. Fapuneket Fedrik.
It was very necessary, Darkness the Truth. I can't tell you how necessary that butt shot was. Honestly.
Kuno.
It provided so much character development for her. I mean, if I did not know the exact curves of her butt, I just wouldn't be able to go on. Ooh, that's nice. Mangako. Poor Titus. They really didn't need to knock him out, like, honestly.
Ked Daija.
Hey, that hurts.
Musujek, right?
I'll punch you more.
Okay.
That's not actually what he said.
Canis!
Brother, my respect for you just goes down the tubes after Final Fantasy X too. I do love Final Fantasy X too, but
Right.
he is such a freakazoid. Does it really require that much grunting to say go underneath the water?
Fed!
I
You
love
can
it
stay
though.
if you make yourself useful.
You understand me? All right, I'll work.
Oh, almost.
Defense, ability. Activating these nodes. They must move near a node in order to activate it. Let's go through this step by step. Okay, let's do this. By pressing A, the cursor returns to the character's position and a list of commands appear. I will move. To display the number of steps the character can move. Ooh, but I can't move yet. The number of steps it can move is equivalent to the S level spear level. Alright, okay. Yes. Okay. Alright, I got it. Oh. Okay. Calm down, tutorial. Honestly. Fine. Leave me alone, tutorial. Yes, I understood. Steps. Yes, it's very big. I know, I see it. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I mean, it comes and goes. There's been points in my life where I just wasn't playing any games at all. And then, like, I just come back into them. I think it's just the thing, you know? Gaming doesn't always work with our schedules. I mean, once Allie was born, I didn't really play any games until she was, like, properly until she was much older. Oh yeah, I forgot that this is the big version. Oh my god. So where do I want to go first? Well, I kind of still want to go up here, don't I? I think. I'm just gonna go here. Hopefully I haven't just like screwed myself over already. That would really suck. I can't do anything else because I have no things. Jinx, cheer. And she doesn't have anything. I'm not going for any self-imposed challenges. Not really. I am just going to be happy with life. Ooh. Keep a mental record, guys. This will be used later in the game.
Crane?
Yeah. Step away from that.
All right.
He does, though. You're being insubordinate. I feel very offended by your words. Thank you. Oh no! 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 Why did I say yes? Why did I say yes? No! Can I stop it? Oh, why? I just made the biggest mistake of today. Guys, why did I say yes? Yeah, that wasn't the original game. Yeah, I remember I did it once before. Ah! Why? But yeah, I've done the Thunder Plains once, and I just never again. I almost gave up on the Chocobo thing though. Like, the first time I played the game, I swore I got the Chocobo races minigame in like 1 or 2 tries.
Found some ancient ruins right
But
beneath us.
like the last time I played it with the remaster,
still be
I
some
swear
power.
I played that
We're gonna go down there
over
after,
100 times in
and
order
then
to
we
get
should be
it.
able to salvage. Okay, let's get to work.
The music in the background is still good. I think I'm on 5 or so. I don't always complete it properly though, I must admit. And by properly I mean like do all the stuff. I've never done the Dark Aeons, mainly because they scare the bejesus out of me. They are terrifying beings. I was excited for their arrival with the remaster, but oh my god, was that a mistake. I went in to... where was it? I think it was the Thunder Plains. I saw some guy there that I hadn't seen before, and I was just like, oh, hi! You know, being really nice and approachable. He started screaming at me and ran away, and then I saw freaking Dark Ixion, and I was just like, what did I do? And then I got my ass handed to me. And then, oh my god, never go to the freaking Mushroom Rock Road after the Dark Aeons. That is the stuff of nightmares. The manga sisters just freaking chase you around. I do not like being chased, and that was just so horrible. Oh, no, never again. Never again. Assassinate some robots. Yeah, Daryl got the Dark Aeons as well, being in England. The other one that's really creepy is freaking Dark Yojimbo. Dark Yojimbo is really freaky, because he'll just come up behind you. I'm just gonna reset my... Sorry for the button mashing. Camera. That is so annoying. There we go. Where am I from? I am from Pennsylvania originally. I moved here about 5 years ago now, in jolly old England. I did beat all the weapons in 7. That was fun. He is just a champion of lung capacity. I mean, granted, if you practice enough, you can do it. You know, there's like real life mermaids. Like, there's these girls who purposely go around and they dress up as mermaids, and they have to be able to hold their breath for like ages. I think they can do it for at least 5 minutes, which is just crazy. I lived like just outside of Philly. Aw, sorry, Dijon. And come on, England is jolly. You guys have great tea. Like, what else could be? There's nothing else that you need, really. I don't think there's anything else I'm missing in here, is there? Oh, Bob. Attack the squid. Evil squid. It's Squidward's cousin. Ah! Oh, bye, Mangako. And no problem. Hopefully you found it entertaining. Boom. Can they battle while being underwater? I mean, I don't think they have. Ouchies. Oh, really? Okay, cool. West Virginia's nice. Is that the one that is Busch Gardens in West Virginia? I can never remember if that one's the one that's in West Virginia or it's in Virginia. I can never remember. Because if so, I've been there. If not, I have not. I don't think they've practiced that enough, no. They should. They should learn how to play Blitz. Ah, okay. Let's do it. Yeah, it would have been cool. I think a lot of people would have enjoyed that if they had made a proper, like, Blitzball game. Although I do like what we actually get from Blitzball, I must say. The mini card games. You mean just like the ones that we had in Final Fantasy VIII and Final Fantasy IX? It would be really cool if they did, honestly. And there it is, guys. The airship. Or maybe it's not. Is it not the airship? I forget. Oh, or maybe they use this to use the airship. Can't remember. That is so cool. Or is that the airship down there? Is that the airship? Definitely think that they were one of the... There's something that they found under there. Sorry, Super Lord Pedro. Oh, there it is. Yeah, there it is. But to be fair, this game is quite old. That would be epic. But to be honest, with the amount of missed opportunities that Square Enix have had over the years, I don't think they'd do anything like that. Sadly. How does he keep his hair looking so great?
Hey! Hey, I helped out, didn't I?
What? D-bags. Honestly, he just like almost got his ass handed to him by some super squid underwater, and you won't just let him come in.
Hungry.
Oh, Riku's nice. She's feeding him like a dog.
Whoa! Right on.
But he doesn't care. Because Titus is just happy. I like 13 better than 12. I'm with you there. It is Meg Ryan hair.
Hey, it's because you eat too fast.
She's just like, I just want to love you. And yeah. Yeah, it's like a mixture between Meg Ryan and Ellen.
Hey,
Hello there.
I know.
What's your name?
They always say about Disney characters having
Rikku?
unreachable goals when it comes to hair, but Final Fantasy characters... I mean, how does Seymour do it? Like, how does he do it with his horns in the back?
Why didn't you say so earlier?
I didn't get a chance to. Everyone thought we were a fiend.
We?
Oh, we means you.
Then why didn't you just say you? Honestly, Rikku. You're just trying to be all special.
You guys anyway.
Yeah, I
We're
just...
Can't you tell?
Like I said earlier, like I don't wanna come down too hard on 12 because I know people like
I don't
it,
even know what an Outback
but I
is.
just
Where are you from?
I couldn't get into it
Xanarkand.
again.
I'm a Blitzball
I've tried it
player.
twice now, and I just can't.
Star player of the Xanarkand Abes.
Did you hit your head or something?
No, you know who would make a
You guys
good
hit me?
Rikku? But I know that they would never get her.
Remember anything before
Margot
that?
Robbie would actually make a really good Rikku. Their hair is
So I
flawless.
told her everything there was to tell about Xanarkand. About life there, Blitzball, and Sin's attack.
Oh, poor
About how
Titus.
Aaron and I were engulfed in this light. I just said things as they came to mind. But then I started to wonder.
See, I don't mind Final Fantasy 14. I think Final Fantasy
Did
14
I
plays quite nicely.
Say something
But this
funny?
one, I just felt like I was doing nothing, and I was
Oh,
just
you're
like,
Sin.
we will hear the Besaid theme soon enough.
Don't worry.
And then I
You'll be
might
better
need
in
to
no time.
start heading
They say
off.
your head gets funny when Sin is near. Maybe you
I
just had
definitely
some
want to
kind of
get
dream?
to Besaid.
You mean I'm sick?
Because of Sin's toxin. Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah. There is no
And this is
Xanarkand
where it
anymore.
begins.
Sin destroyed it
Sin's
1,000 years ago.
toxins.
So no one plays Blitzball there.
Huh? What do you mean, 1,000 years ago? But I
Margot
saw
Robbie
Sin
is cute
attack
and
Xanarkin.
kawaii.
You're saying that happened 1,000 years ago? No way.
Mel Gibson. Mel Gibson for Aaron. He will always be my Aaron. Even though he's a racist, horrible, horrible, disgusting man, he just looks like Aaron.
You said...
And probably
Blitzball?
smells like Aaron probably smells as well. I don't imagine that boy showers.
You know, you should go to Luca. Someone might know who you are, or you might
Even though
find
I love
someone
him.
you recognize.
Luca?
It's okay, Rikku. It's okay. Just take a deep breath. Just act as if you're dealing with an infant.
Okay.
That's it.
Leave it to me. I'll get you to Luca. Promise. You'd rather stay here? Okay. I'll tell the others. Wait here.
It depends on if The Rock really wants death
And when
threats for all the
Don't tell
racism
anyone
that
you're from
Waka
Xanarkin, 'kay?
harbors.
Yevon says it's a holy place. You might upset someone.
Yeah, Titus. No, not Orin. Waka. Waka is racist. Waka's racist towards Albets.
My Xanarkin? Some kind of holy place? Yeah, right, I thought. Since when? Yevon? Sin? Luca? I thought Sin just took me to a faraway place that I can go back in a day or two. But 1,000 years into the future? No way! Whoa!
Great job, Titus. You just broke the boat, honestly. What is your problem? The boat did nothing to you. Lulu. Who would make a good Lulu? I can't think. I do think that, like, maybe Jennifer Connelly would make a good Lulu. But I feel like Lulu has, like, Gong Li and, like, Memoirs of Geisha, Gong Li is just Lulu. Just 100%. She's so pretty, Gong Li. If you don't know who Gong Li is, just look her up. She is the epitome of just gorgeous. She is so pretty. Oh, Tim Curry. I love Tim Curry so much.
Rikku!
We are literally just playing this just so that we can hear the Besaid theme. Just saying, guys.
Blitzball!
Hey, you okay?
No.
Hey!
Jasmine Masters. I'm Jasmine Masters, and I got something to say. You not done effed up pilgrimage. It's not the Besaid theme yet. They confused you. Oh wait, we have to get Yuna's little thingy. This is the Besaid theme, or the Besaid Aurochs theme, isn't it? The Moon Crest. No, Waka's theme was actually not in the game. If you look it up on YouTube, you should be able to find Waka's theme elsewhere, but this is not actually Waka's theme, I don't think. Waka's theme was actually unreleased. But this theme is really good. Is there any chests on this? Oh, Christina Ricci. She's so cool. If somebody else wants to play it, sure. I'm not that good at Blitz. Well, no, I'm decent at Blitz, but I end up doing the same thing. I always just try my hardest to get, oh, what's his name?
Finally.
From,
Things were starting to look
the
up.
Albed Sykes, I forget what his name is. But I always have him as goalie. The Albed Sykes goalie, always have him.
You know amateur. Who you play for?
The Xanarkin Abes.
Yeah, they're talking about you, Boom.
What team you say again?
I meant, forget that. I got too, close to Sin, and my head's all foggy like. So, I don't know where this place is. Or even where I came from.
Sin's toxin got to you. But you're still alive.
Praise be to Yavin.
Alright, back to practice. I'm Waka. Coach
I
and
didn't.
captain of the Blitzball brother.
The first time I ever played it, I didn't really know what I was doing, so I just kind of played.
Okay, back to the village.
But
I get
after
you
that, that's when I really tried to win at Blitzball. Oh, bye, Bahamut Zero. Don't worry, I'm gonna leave soon anyway. I have to.
So
I just
had to
really
ask.
wanted to get to the Besaid theme.
It's true Xanarkin was destroyed, right? 1,000 years ago? So it's just a big pile of rubble now, isn't it?
Long time ago, there were a whole
Aw.
lot of cities in Spira. Big cities with machina, machines to run them. People played all day and let the machina do the work. And then,
Sounds a lot
well,
like what I'm
take a look.
doing.
Sin came and destroyed the machina
Oops.
cities. And Xanarkand along with him. Yeah, that was about 1,000 years ago. Just like you said. If you ask me, Sin's our punishment for letting things get out of hand. What gets me though, is we gotta suffer because of what some goofballs did way back when. Of course, we must always repent
I'm
for our
sorry,
sins.
Waka.
That's important. It's just that it's hard to keep at it sometimes, you know?
It was just
I
as
know.
Rikku said. Waka and Rikku couldn't both be lying. Why would they?
But you from the Xanarkand Abes, that was a good one, huh? Hey, I'm not saying that team never existed, yeah? But you gotta figure, a team living in luxury like that be pretty soft, eh?
I appreciated the fact that Waka was trying to cheer me up. But at that time, all I could think about was everything that happened to me. All this started with Sin. Maybe if I could find Sin one more time. For now, I just lived
Explain the
life until
plot.
that time came. No more
The
worrying
plot for
about
Final
where
Fantasy
or
X.
when I was. Sure, it was hard not to think of home, but I started to feel better already. A little
It's
better.
about a guy coming in
Maybe.
from another world who attaches himself to a priestess who is going through a pilgrimage. Boom. Oh, I'm so sorry. R.I.P. your coffee pot. I hope that I haven't in some way inflicted pain upon your coffee pot. Here it is! Here it is, guys! All right, guys. with that, I am going to retire. I hopefully will be able to do this. I want to do it 3 days a week, for about an hour each time. I went a bit over this time, but I hope that the next times I'll keep it within the hour time frame. And yeah, I hope that you guys enjoy it. It's a lot of fun replaying Final Fantasy X. I always love revisiting it, so with any luck, you guys will have fun with me. But yeah, I will talk to you guys later, and I hope that you enjoyed yourselves and the stream, and I'll see you next time. Bye!
Hey, it's this way.